My brother, my man.
Well, here we go again. Does it feel any different this time around?
I'm gonna miss you guys. Yeah, I hate you so much, but at the same time I like you. So still hope it's the last time I see you.
Is that an announcement? We couldn't hear your post-fight speech back here, so we may have missed something if you...
Yeah, I think it's gonna be my last fight, and look, it was not the best way to finish the career, but it was not a bad way either. I would have liked to finish Clay. Almost did it in the 5th round, but he's a tough motherfucker. The guy is really tough. And actually, I was a little bit scared because the first 2 rounds, I took his back and my leg were done. And I was like, oh my God, I still have 3 rounds to do, you know? And so I really had to be more tactical this fight. And it was really interesting and pretty proud of that. With that being said, I would have liked to finish the fight.
I know you've mentioned quite a few times that this might be your last fight, but if you had lost, would that have changed things? Would you have wanted to come back and go out on a win, or was this the last no matter what?
Look, this week I didn't think at all about the $1 million. The reason is I wanted to finish my career in a good note. So like it's pretty funny because someone was like, "Oh, you should be happy that you won the $1 million." Like, oh yeah, that's true. I won that, and I forgot. But yeah, I was really hoping to finish the career in a good note. Like I said, it's not the best, but still happy.
Last question for me. Was that the hardest opponent of your career so far?
No.
Who was?
I think Schultz gave me a lot of trouble. I mean, like I dig deep against Collard, and I was a little bit more you know, I'm a really tactical fighter, but this fight I had to be tactical with the rounds too. So in the 4th round, I was like, okay, I need to take a break and come back stronger. I wasn't sure I won the 3rd round, so I was like, okay, let's take the 4th round a little bit easier, try to kill the time, and then come back really strong the 5th round. And it worked, you know. You see guys like Usman they do that a lot. You know, they just take a little break against the cage, and that's what I did. You know, try to always be in his face, because the thing with Collard, it was really crazy. You know, he was always in my face, so it was pretty hard. And he was tough, man. I freaking hurt him a lot in the body, I think. Against the cage, with the kicks, kick him in the face. He didn't care, so it was a tough fight.
Well, if this is the last time I see you, I hope that you keep us in the loop on all of the weird dating reality shows that you find.
You know, I have an OnlyFans now, you know.
Was that what you're posting there?
What?
Is that the kind of content you're posting there?
Bro, like, you're gonna see like a face that you don't see of me on my OnlyFans, and it's pretty amazing, you know. I don't have a lot of fans, to be honest. I have like 2, but you know what we say. You know, it's not the quantity, it's the quality. So yeah.
Thank you.
And then OAM right here. So I know you're a bit harsh on your performance, but I think you showed a lot of heart in the 5th round. I know you were probably up on the judges' scorecards, but you had to dig deep in the 5th round. Was there anything Coach Faraz was telling you going into the final round?
He told me, I think we need the 5th, but no, he said, I don't think we need the 5th, but let's take the 5th anyway. And even me, like, I wasn't sure for the 3rd round, you know, so we just decided to go really hard on the 5th round, and I was surprised how good it was to stand up. And I was like, man, he had half Nelson and like full deep, and he was not letting it like going down. And actually, my coaches thought he was out at some point. And the guy was really tough. Got the choke, was not able to finish it. Pretty sad, but I mean, the guy is tough, you know.
Yeah, wins a win. win. And then also, I know you've had quite the career, undefeated in the PFL. You did a good in the UFC as well. When we say the name Olivier Aubin-Mercier, what do you want the fans to take away from your career?
Oh my God. Perseverance, I would just say that.
Perseverance.
That was easy. I guess this is it. Yeah. You know, nobody believed in me like a couple of years ago, and nobody really want me in their promotion. And it was hard to convince a PFL to have me. And I started in one of the first fight of the card. And this year I did 3 main events, and I was the main event of the biggest card of the year. Like I think it showed that they believed in me and that I was able to just climb the ladder, you know. And I'm really proud of that, because I remember last year. I mean, it was Kyla, you know, the main event, and this year I am the main event, and she was at the same place that I was last year. So it's like it's really humbling, you know. It's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations on your great career. And I got any advice. I think you and GSP should maybe make a podcast sponsored by Bet99.
Wait a minute. Olivier, first
My man.
oh man, I got 2 questions for you. So the first one, I lost my train of thought already, but back to back, what do you have to say from when you started to leaving on the high road? Many fighters don't get a chance to leave on the high road, so.
What do I have to tell myself?
Yeah.
You're not the next GSP.
And my last question is more of appreciation. I remember when you and I met in PFL bubble, everything like that. And,
Yeah, bro. Remember that?
Yeah.
How crazy was it?
And then, you asked me when I invite you on the show, but I just want to say thank you for a prolific career. Love you, brother to brother, and wish you all the best in your next ventures.
My man.
2 questions en français, Olivier.
Yeah, ouais.
Right.
Thank you.
Premièrement, à 2 reprises, en premier pour le 5e round, tu l'as eu en position d'étranglement. Au 5e, il y avait la out à un moment donné. Tu disais qu'il était un tough. T'attendais-tu à ce qu'il soit tough à ce point-là, qu'il réussisse à surmonter ça parce que tu l'avais?
Ouais, j'aurais dû le finir, mais on savait qu'il était tough. On savait qu'il était vraiment, vraiment tough, ce gars-là. C'est un fou, c'est un débile. Puis, fait que, ouais, on le savait, on était prêts. Mais ça m'a quand même surpris comment il était bon pour se relever quand j'avais son dos. Puis, pour être honnête, ça m'a brûlé vraiment les jambes. L'acide lactique qui était là. Après le premier round, il était là. Au 2e round, j'étais comme tabarnak. Quasiment, il en reste 3. Là, il reste un combat normal. Fait que, il a fallu vraiment que j'ai cherché des affaires que je n'étais pas habitué de faire. Là, prendre un petit round de repos, aller plus un petit peu comme un boxeur. Là, fait que, je suis content. Ça a montré que j'étais capable de faire des 5 rounds contre un gars qui est reconnu pour avoir un cardio de l'enfer. Là,
Et il y a une deuxième question. Tu as mentionné GSP à quelques reprises. Tu m'en as parlé quand on s'était rencontrés un mois. GSP s'est retiré quand il était au sommet de sa carrière. Tu fais un peu la même chose de ton côté. C'est-tu un hasard ou tu t'inspires un peu de GSP dans ça?
Non, je l'ai fait parce que ça me tentait. Là. Je sentais que ça s'en venait. Puis je pense que là, ça m'a brûlé. Là. Faire 8 combats en 2 ans, là, ça m'a vraiment, vraiment brûlé. Puis j'ai le goût de voir ma petite famille. J'ai le goût de me promener un petit peu dans le monde. J'ai le goût d'en profiter. L'année passée, j'ai eu un petit repos après la saison, mais j'avais toujours l'impression de penser à la prochaine saison, si j'allais le faire ou non, puis finalement je l'ai fait. Là. Mais c'était comme pas vraiment des vacances. J'ai l'impression d'être allé au Mexique puis d'avoir recommencé tout de suite. T'sais. Fait que, ouais, non, je suis content. Là. Je suis content que ça soit fini.
Peux-tu nous parler de ta petite famille où tu étais très émotif là, dans la cage, quand tu penses à ceux qui sont à la maison présentement, qu'est-ce qu'il y en fait?
Ouais, ben tu sais, j'ai vraiment hâte de les voir. Là. Je vais être honnête, là, j'ai vraiment, vraiment hâte de les voir. Je pense à eux autres toute la semaine, puis Tu sais, je l'ai dit un petit peu tantôt, c'est quelque chose qui m'a quand même fait de la peine un peu, là. C'est con, là, mais genre, tu sais, j'avais dit à ma fille il y a comme un an que, bon, cet été, papa, faut qu'il s'entraîne, tu sais, puis mais l'année prochaine, t'inquiète pas, l'été, on va la passer ensemble, puis, tu sais, c'est pas arrivé. Puis là, j'étais comme cette année, hey, je suis désolé, tu sais, il va falloir attendre un autre été, fait que c'est quelque chose qui m'avait comme vraiment fait de la peine, puis tu sais, ma fille est vraiment bonne pour ça, elle comprenait. C'est juste que moi, tu sais, en tant que père, je me sentais pas mal moyen là, de faire ça pour l'argent, là. Quoique c'est quand même de l'argent. Mais... Bon, elle va voir sa carte de la ronde, là.
Patrick Lagossi from the Journal du Verdun. I got two questions for you. First question, I want to know, are you going to buy a couch for your apartment?
I'm gonna buy a couch.
Okay, that's good. Second question, what is the best crypto asset?
Oh my, there's no second best.
Olivier, if you could boil down your career, Olivier, if you could choose one moment to define your career, your favorite moment, what would it be?
I think the win last year was pretty crazy. Yeah. Against my man Stevie, but yeah, I think it was a pretty good win.
Awesome. And one more from me. Post fighting career, do you plan on staying in shape, staying in the gym, or do you plan on eating a lot?
Both.
I like that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Olivier,
Couple more and then we're done.
10-0 in the PFL. You talked about how people doubted you back in the past. Did you ever doubt yourself, or did you believe that you'd be able to win 2 championship belts?
Yeah, bro, I doubt myself. I said that like a couple time, but at some point during COVID, you know, I didn't know why I was training. If I was training for freaking winning my next fight, or I was training to go see my neighbor and take his food, you know. So it was kind of weird. So yeah, I doubt myself. I was like, is it the end? And I doubt myself every day since then. But yeah.
Where do you feel you rank all time amongst every Canadian fighter in MMA history?
I feel what?
Where do you feel you rank all time?
I think I'm up there, you know, with GSP, Rory, Pat Côté, David Loiseau. I think the legendary Steve Claveau too, you know. I think I'm up there, you know.
I would agree. Congratulations.
Olivier, juste une question pour moi. Félicitations déjà.
Yes, sir.
Tu vas pas te battre avant un petit moment, mais est-ce qu'on va peut-être te voir dans le corner de certains combattants, comme l'ont fait d'autres combattants quand ils ont arrêté de se battre?
Ben mon but c'est pas de devenir un coach, là. Je vois qu'est-ce que Richard et Ferras font, là. Puis je veux pas leur vie.
Et dernière question, est-ce que tu vas t'acheter le coq tout noir?
Ah, le coq noir?
Ouais.
Ah,
Le coq,
ouais.
Je sais pas ce que c'est, mais...
Ah ouais, yes. Un investissement, ça.
Okay, Olivier, right over here. You got Michael Dufort here with you. You got your coaches. You got teammates. I'm sure you got some friends and family in the audience. How does it feel to bring this belt back, bring this $1 million back to your team once again?
Bro, it's just mine. It's not theirs. Yeah. I'm not sharing.
All right, I'll change this. How well do you feel like you represented your team out there tonight and through this 10-0 record in the PFL?
Well, I think it's. I mean, it's all because of them. You know, my coach Richard, my coach Ferras, Mick Dufort, man. Fucking Fred Duprat, who almost took the place of Mick Dufort this time. But but it's all because of them, you know. Like I said, like a couple of years ago, when I did my first fight here, I was a little bit lost, and it was hard to find people to go do the bubble. You know, there was like a 2 weeks bubble, and Richard was there, freaking Mick was there. We went 2 weeks, we fought, we came back, we had to do like a 2 weeks quarantine. Those freaking guys like lost a month of their life for me like to achieve a dream. Like how crazy is that, you know? So yeah, it's all because of them.
You get all they get all the credit, you get all the money.
Exactly. But well, that's all it works, you know?
Thank you.
Last question.
Olivier, how was the exchange with Clay after the fight? I
Bro, Clay is so awesome. He's like, "You're lucky my hand was broken." I was like, "Oh, okay." And then he went to see Mick, and he was like, "He's lucky that my hand was broken." And then I think he went to see Richard, and was like, "He's lucky that my hand was broken." I was like, "What the heck, Clay? Like, we all have our problem, you know. I had some problem too. Like, what the heck is that?" But the guy is. It's hard to hate the guy, you know. It's, bro. I was freaking wrestling against a cage, and I saw his toe, and it was like toenail. I was like, "Oh, that's pretty nice." I was so surprised. And yeah, anyway, like he's a really likable guy, but yeah, he's crazy. What did he say yesterday? He was like, "Are you gonna make it ugly?" And he was like, "Well, I'm ugly, so why not?" Yeah, fuck. I'm happy I beat him. I don't know what he would have said if I beaten me, you know? "I beat you with one hand." By the way, I beat him with one hand. Yeah.
Nice, champ.